What a shock! He shock you. He shock you. He shock you. Ayo. Yeah. Always come prepared. Okay, see if Diago. They set the agenda right from the morning.
Yeah. And as for me, it wasn't morning. It was at dawn because I woke up at dawn. So
sorry.
Right. When I woke up, I was like, today's a good day to step out. Yeah. It's a good day.
Okay. The market is open. It was your vote. Move for application number. Anyway, time to get into the daily trends this morning. Let's get it check out what we have.
Yes, anyway, today we are starting with entertainment and on X. Do you know too much of Jenga Town?
Yeah,
do you remember that
movie?
Jenga
I know
Town?
It's in the UK right now.
Yes. Well, I saw a video of him. He was in an interview, and then he's talking about the fact that Jenga Town is the best ever produced film in Ghana.
Oh, sir.
Yes,
okay.
And then ono as an accent, number one. The whole Ghana is number one.
Yes, Obian Fanning Sabenkum Enche. I mean,
the way he was talking, he was so confident that the movie did so well.
Hold on, if you're not
actually did well.
If you're not confident in what you do, who else do you want to be confident in what you do?
Anyway.
No, that's yes, a basic thing.
That's there.
If you are doing something and you're not confident about it, you don't trust so much in it, you wouldn't put in the effort. So you've got to be confident. Once it's out there, you got to be confident about it. Of course, it did very well.
Yeah, it did. It did very well.
So in his expectation, that's the best.
He feels is the best produced
that's the circles
in Ghana, and he's the best actor.
Okay.
Number one, the whole Ghana will be on to me to know. But I saw someone in the comment section saying that is he talking about the best produced film in Tadio in Ghana?
Well, according to his estimation, it's the best movie in Ghana.
But using all the language also, got people to
of course.
really watch.
Language is important. Language makes. That's why it became one of the best from that side. Everybody around that side could relate. So you get it. So I mean, he has his own rights to say he feels that's the best movie produced, maybe from himself and from that side of town, and that he's the best actor in that movie and is the best actor. So I mean, why not? Some man for mom who titles will be a no.
Yeah.
That's all king. That's all king in Africa. Obiso a best rapper alive. Obiso is say Obino Mako.
So this thing you just said, that's taking us to our next story. So Jeduble Ambule, he is saying that he said that Ghana music has no future because the copycat is too much. And then let me quote what he said, because what she said is actually in it. He said there is no future for Ghanaian music because we are copying more than being creative. The young musician wants to go into dancehall music, singing in patois and others, but it originates from Jamaica. Have you heard Burna Boy singing in patois before?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
He answered no.
So he lied.
The way he sings his songs can be recognized as Nigerian, so there's an identity. Someone created the dancehall genre, and you are claiming you are the dancehall king of Africa. What about the one who came up with the idea?
So in Africa, I am the king. When we move beyond Africa, the real owners can come.
Who even brought dancehall?
I mean, dancehall is from Jamaica.
Yeah, but have we heard anyone from Jamaica said, like our part of the world where some people will say, "Oh, I started this in Ghana." Have we heard someone say, "Oh, I started this in Jamaica"?
I mean, it's a journey. I don't know who started it, but of course there are forefathers in the journey, so they can actually attribute. If they go down into the history, I'm sure they'll be able to find who started that journey or something. It's just that I mean, for national, how should I put, for national pride, they all tend to come together and say, yeah. But even in Jamaica, even in Jamaica, there are artists who call themselves dancehall king. So it's normal.
But Jeduble is saying like copycats need too much, so you guys should get a little bit creative and stop basing everything on someone's own idea. Why you baby? Something that we can say, oh, this is for NY, someone you can identify with, something can identify with,
Okay.
Yeah, final coffee, yeah. I will say, what are you king?
You're too young for.
But moving on to our next story. So this is on X. Yvonne Nelson is actually calling for a Doomsday Must Stop vigil. Yes.
Okay.
She's calling for it. And I said yesterday that it was trending on X. Doomsday Must Stop. This morning too. It's trending. People are still talking about it. That's Charlie Mufa timetable. My idea. Mufa lightning.
You know what's funny?
What?
I mean, I'm all for any form of advocacy. I'm all for anything that seems to serve the interests of the people. But you know what happens? Most of the time, when a few others are crying, some people at the bottom of the societal calendar or the ladder, when they are crying, those up there seem not to care. But when it seems to hit them, that's when they show interest. See, we are a selfish people. Yeah, we are so selfish. The point is that, and at times people will say, oh, say, celebrities, they are more generators. Let me tell you the truth. Don't put them in that pedestal. But you see them and you put them in a certain way. You know, when you are suffering, now but you see, when it hits them, then they now want to call you to join them to cry. We are such a selfish community. And it's not just about them, myself inclusive. I mean, there are times will be crying, BBS but because the person has not spoken and I'm not aware, I can't speak about it.
Yeah.
When it happens on my road, because me fashion into me, so I'll be able to speak about it. So naturally, that's how we are. We only speak when it affects us. But if it tends to be that we only speak when it affects us, then we have a problem. We should be able to speak when it's affecting someone else. You see, a jato unyonko about you say ma. Now I say so studio. You see, a boy be caught a chase you be a case so free, so many cases so free because of freeness so also no over. Same thing. Say person dey come and we go be Anyway,
yes, our final story on X once again. Some George is trending. I mean, anything that has to do with LGBTQ plus, some George has to trend. I don't know why, because this really didn't have to. It didn't have anything to do with him, because our finance minister, Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam, he was speaking to a CNN journalist, Richard Quest, and then Richard was asking him about his stance on LGBTQ. He wasn't happy about our minister's response, and he was raising his voice at him. I don't know if you've seen the video. He was literally raising his voice at him, saying that he should give a humane answer to his question and all of that.
You know how evasive our people are? Like, our people are very evasive about certain questions. He asks them, I feel on bed, wine, son. Go straight, just say the thing. This is my position. They want to be diplomatic with everything. And that's what these journalists hate. You see,
anyway,
for us,
professional journalists, you interview me, and then I don't give an answer that you're okay with, and you raise your voice.
No, it's not about raising the voice.
Maybe you should watch the video.
That's what I'm saying. I'm yet to watch it. But then what I'm saying is that you know how our people are.
Yes.
So evasive.
So we know how they are.
So don't come for the interview
I don't think his answer was really about being too diplomatic, because he talked about our culture, he talked about the laws of the country, and the fact that that's his stand. I mean, you have seen that that's our stand. We're all in parliament. We did this together. You know it's Ghana and we did it together. You know I'm in parliament. Why are you even asking me that question again?
No, the point is that what is your stance? Let's not forget, in parliament, there are people who oppose certain portions of it.
Yes.
Not because they are against the law, but because they felt certain things were incriminating and they could affect everybody else. Do you get it? But when the news came out, how did people treat them? People say, but they didn't pay attention to what the details were, what the merits were. Do you get it? So obviously, when it goes out there are people who think that, look at somebody like Eslo Ushu. See how Ghanaians chastised her because they felt she was against the LGBTQ thing. No, but her concern was that there are certain elements in there that you are incriminating, which will affect everybody. Do you get it? So pay attention to these details. But Ghanaians says, hey, or say,
because I think for her, people didn't really listen to
the same
everything she had to say.
The same thing. So you see, that's why I'm saying that when it comes out of parliament, they can say, but that's not the position. position is that
NY. You as a journalist, Makacho say you know the laws of my country, and you even mentioned it's a parliament passed a bill. What has a parliament passed a bill?
What I'm saying is
he said it himself. Parliament has passed the bill. Okay, and I told you that. Okay, as you said, Parliament has passed a bill, and I want to go with the laws of my country, and you're telling me, Chinchina, your personal stand. I'm there as a minister. I'm not there as a personal person. But Sam George is actually, Sam George is saying that he's proud of him. He's proud of him for maintaining his stand and his cool. Because no alternative didn't have both table. My mom was standing there cool. Yeah.
Big shouts to one of my people for facilitating that interview. Amazing guy. He happened to be the manager of Shatawale at some point in time. Yeah. Big shouts to him and them. Anyway, daily trends on the Big Y. And they have Blessing coming through with the daily trends this morning. Thank you very much, Blessing. Go and enjoy with your Michael Jackson dress in this month. You want to?
If I go on a date, I'll send you pictures.
To do what?
Because of you, I want to be say, hey,
send it.
I am going on a date. If you want to take me, I'm taking myself to